But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just do it.
Hi, welcome to Beautiful Snow TV. Welcome back, Snowflakes, and welcome if you are new. And as you can see, these are the products we're going to be using in this nail set today. And as you always know, Rosalind has sponsored this video. Thank you so much to Rosalind for sponsoring with these beautiful gel colors. We're going to be using some dual forms. As you can see, I did get these off of Amazon, and I like these dual forms because they do fit my wide nails from sidewall to sidewall. So we're going to go ahead and finish up with the product list here. And right here, we're going to be using some chrome powder that I did get off of Amazon. I've listed this in my videos before. And also, I'm going to be using some of these rhinestones. But I honestly don't think I use these in the end result. You'll see that later on in the video. But let's get to these gel polishes, Beautiful Colors by Rosalind. So let's go ahead and start swatching. This is all that comes in the kit. As per usual, it does come with instructions, how to use, and also how to remove, and also some cute designs. So make sure y'all don't skip over those directions, and also have questions and answers about their gel polishes as well. And let's just take a moment to look at the finish on these bottles. Like, this was such a beautiful and cute aesthetic that I really liked. Rosalind has some great polishes. I also like the aesthetic that they use on different sets that they have of their kits. And I really, really like this purple color as well. So let's jump right into the swatches and let's get going with that. So this purple here, it did have a purple base to the color, which I really like those gel polishes from Rosalind. I love it when the color or a gel polish has a base like this one, but the shimmers are so beautiful on that purple color. And I'm gonna go ahead and cure those for 30 seconds as we're swatching. I just went ahead and took out the next color, which is a beautiful honey gold. Like, I don't want to call it a yellow. I really want to call it like a beautiful gold, because that's what it reminded me of. Now, usually Rosalind does not have like names on their gel polishes, but they do have numbers. I'll try to put these numbers for each polish. So as you can see, this one does have a yellow base with the color, with the shimmers. Like, this is just so cute. Like, I really love these colors. I really didn't really have a plan with the design. I kind of wanted to see what I got, and I just kind of worked with it. So I really was liking this a lot. This blue color, y'all know I love me some nice blue sky colors. Like, this color was so pretty. So this color was, I believe this one did not have a color base to it, so it was just more like the shimmers. It was almost translucent, as you can see. So I had to like do like 2 coats if I really wanted it to be really pigmented, and kind of wanted to spread the, glitters around. So it didn't really have like a lot of color to the back to like make the color pigmented without mostly glitters. So we also have this red one here. I don't know, I believe like every gel polish kit comes with a red. And not just Rosalind, there are other gel polish kits that I've had before, and they all come with a red. Like, I feel like people can't go wrong with the red nail. But let me know what you think about red nails in the comments. This one also does not have a color base. It's just the glitters. And this is really cute as well to like do a cute red set. Now, I am shaking them, but I know I've heard that rolling them is the better way to, mix the polishes really, really good and to make them more vibrant. So this pink, let me tell y'all, this pink gave me chills. Like, look at that pigment. Oh my gosh, guys, like, this was so freaking cute. I wanted to do the whole set but I was like, let me showcase all the beautiful colors as well, but that one was my favorite. So I do have the last one here, and this is a green color, and this one is really, really cute. It's giving Christmas vibes, but I still added it to the set as well. But this one also does not have a color base. It's just more so of the glitters. So as you can see, I'm trying to like spread them around to give more coverage, but this was really, really cute color as well. And here are all the color swatches. So these are the beautiful colors that we're going to be using in this set. The only one we're not going to be using is that red color, because I just didn't feel like it was perfect right for the set. I wanted to kind of just stick with summer vibes. Alright guys, let's get into sculpting these nails. I do have my Model 1s. My favorite one, well, the 151 color. This is a beautiful nude. I feel like it matches my skin. And I was also saying in that previous little seconds there, please excuse my fingers. I'm in the process of moving, guys, so I appreciate your patience. And we're gonna go ahead and use dual forms for this particular set. Even when I use dual forms, I did go ahead and use a base peel-off base coat, and as you can see, the dual forms fit my nails sidewall to sidewall. And we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in with our alcohol and our polygel brush. And let me know if you guys like the logo in the background. I just want to try a little something different, so let me know if you guys like that logo. And so I do always try to explain what I'm doing. I usually do 1 or 2 nails if the process is repetitive. So I usually just go ahead with dual forms. I do like using them, but I do still do a 1 bead over, especially toward the cuticle area, just to be sure, make sure it's nice and flush and my apex is built correctly. So I usually put 1 bead in the dual form, and then I just go ahead and form it and push it and pull it to all the sides and make sure it's to the desired length that I want. And using dual forms, you have to make sure they do have little lines to where you can mark how long the nail is going to be, as you can see on the top part there. So I'm already done with that, and I'm just going to go ahead and place it on my nail. And yes, there was a cat hair right there, excuse my kitty. But I like that, and then I went ahead. Most of the time I don't have to flip over and smooth out the underside, but that's something that, you know, if the polygel is softer, it will do. And you just have to make sure that you're doing that to make sure it doesn't, you know, fit on the nail, and your natural nails cannot grow out under that. So if you do have polygel that's a little bit softer, you make sure you want to smooth out the underside of the nail once you place the dual form on your natural nail. So as you can see, I'm just placing the polygel inside, and once you get the hang of this, you'll be able to kind of tell how much polygel you want to squeeze inside the dual form, because you do have to squeeze the dual form and press the dual form down on your natural nail, so it's going to kind of squeeze out, and you do get a little bit of spillage. But then you just use your polygel brush or whatever brush you're using to make sure that you wipe that off, and you don't want that on your skin. So I am going full length. I do like long nails. I like medium nails. I don't particularly like short nails, but I might do a set for you guys on here if y'all request it. But this is the process of the dual forms. I just place them on my nail and make sure it's straight. I have placed a dual form on my nail where it was not straight, guys. I had to redo that nail. It was horrible. But yes, this process is repetitive. I'm just going to go ahead and let you watch the play out of this application. So as you can see here, my thumb is very wide. I do have wide nails. So my nail bed is a little bit wider than normal. So I did take the dual form and I did press it against the other side of my nail. And I just added a little bit of polygel on the side to make it fit. And then once I got it cured to my desired, to where it was cured, I did go ahead and cure it for a full 60 seconds. And now I'm going to go ahead and pop off all of the dual forms. It does take a little bit of a tug, but as you all know, I do use a peel off base coat, so I didn't want it to tug off the whole nail. So I was being very careful there, you know, making sure not to tug off the nail. And you see it pops right off, and you can also reuse these. So I was just showing how sturdy it is, the apex that it gave. And I did give it okay apex, but as I did state before, I will be going in with another bead at the top toward the cuticle. So just to make sure that it's all flush. But I feel like this is a quicker way if you're not that good at, you know, using tips and sculpting the nail yourself, which that does take practice, so don't be ashamed if you are. It's just a simple extra step to add this one bead on the top here and just blend it all down, and it'll look like nothing ever happened. So as you can see, it'll look perfect, especially if you're using some good polygel that has like good blendability, as well as, you know, being able to be ombre. So I really like this particular polygel by Modelones. I feel like they're a good company. I did link this product below, as well as the other products I did use in the video as well. There is a cat hair. My cat is like he's always under me. His hair just seems to fly everywhere. Like, I try to keep it at a minimum with the lint roller, but he's just always there, always reminding me that, you know, he's gonna be in my life forever. But as you can see, I'm going to be doing this process here on all of the nails, including my thumb, just to make sure that I get a good apex and that the nail is structured properly and is sturdy. And as you can see, all the polygel has been laid. I did build up my apex, and the nails are to my liking. But as you can see, it look a little wonky. I did go ahead and take my alcohol here, and we're going to go ahead and spray them down to take away the tacky layer. Please don't forget this step right before filing, so your nail file does not get all gunked up with the tacky layer that polygel does leave behind, and gel polishes as well. So I do double up on my alcohol. I wipe twice. That's just my preference. You know, you're more than welcome to wipe once and be done. I wipe under the nails because, you know, when you're filing, you're supposed to file under the nail, and then I go ahead and get out my nail file and I just go right in with the filing. I am using my nail dust collector. I did get this off of Amazon. I will try to go ahead and link this down below as well. The filing part is going to be a little bit short today, but because I did have to do quite a bit of filing because I felt like I didn't know what shape I wanted until I got to this point. And then also my thumbnail here had a little hiccup of uncured polygel, and it kept feeling like it was about to pop off, and my peel off base was doing its job. So I did go ahead and try to fix that one. Once I started filing into the side, it just became more and more apparent that the nail was just not holding up properly. Now, this can happen when you lay too much of a thick layer of polygel. So I always want to leave in the blooper so you guys can know what I know and how to fix it. So sometimes I do get that where I lay the polygel a little bit too thick and it does not cure properly. So I did go ahead and glue that thumbnail back on and fix it properly. So as you can see, it's, you know, all done and everything. And just go ahead and enjoy the rest of this filing process. And as you can see, you've made it through half of this video. Thank you so much for clicking on it. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button and support your girl for free. Now, guys, look at that shape. Like, that coffin was coffining. Like, I was killing it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was loving this shape. I did not want to take these nails off. I wore them for, like, the weekend. So, I got a lot of compliments, as always. Like, these nails are so pretty. Like, I really, really loved them. And y'all have to excuse my voice. It's really hot down here in Texas, and it just rained like a few days ago, so I'm sounding a little stuffy. I do apologize about that. My allergies kind of messing up. So as you can see, one of the nails had a little hiccup there with the blending. I don't know if you can kind of tell on the index finger, I believe, but I did go ahead and fix that with a thin layer of polygel, and then I went ahead and filed and buffed that nail as well. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up the filing process and get on to the next step. So all the shaping is done. I'm going to go ahead and do my cuticle work. I do have a fine grit sanding band here. This one is from Amazon, and I did go ahead and finish that. So I didn't get to film all of my cuticle work, but I did go ahead and use a 5-in-1 tapered carbide bit. This one is from Shein. I think I have the link for this if I'm not mistaken, but it's such a beautiful bit. I really, really like this one. I did go over my cuticles with that, and that's why they look so flush and pretty. So I did get a chance to use that, but I did have to have an important phone call, so I did not get to film that one. But we are all filed, shaped, and now we're going to buff our nails. Anytime you're doing nail art, you want to make sure you buff your nails to make sure you get a smooth surface to work with, unless you're gonna just go straight into top coat. Me personally, I don't like to go straight into top coat. I like to save that for, later on in the process, but I do like to go ahead and buff my nails instead. So here I was just kind of showcasing the apex of that extra cuticle bead that I did go ahead and do once the dual forms were done, and I just really love the shape. And we're gonna go ahead and get right into those beautiful colors, and I'm gonna be using this Macart solid nail gel glue. Solid nail glue gel. I always say it backwards. Like I said before, that was a mouthful to say. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in with my colors. Now I can say the only thing I do regret is not doing the glue gel the same colors. So I should have put the glue gel down first and then painted the glue gel, which is a 3D design, also with the actual portion of the nail that I'm painting. So this beautiful gold color, like, guys, these colors were so amazingly beautiful. Like, I loved them. They were so cute. I did kind of want to stick with the trend that's still trending right now, the 3D art, and I just went ahead and stuck with that. And I just went ahead and cured each nail as I did them to make sure I wipe off the little sides that were on the side. And I did run into a little bit of issue here. So some of the polygel acted like it was not, cured properly, and it was given like a white residue even after I filed, shaved, and buffed, and I don't know why that was. So I was kind of confused about it. So I've never really had that issue with that polygel, so I'm not sure what that was about, but I did go ahead and use that plumper from Macart, and I did just go ahead and give the plumper is more of like a builder gel, and I just went ahead and did that all over the nails, cured for 60 seconds, and then proceeded with the design. So right here we're gonna go in with the purple. I did try to do 2 coats of these colors on each nail and cure them for 60 seconds each as well. Like, I know y'all saw me, like, you know, making hand gestures, but I was just like, the more I was finishing up the design, the more it was just coming out so bomb. And I was just really, really loving it. So as you can see here, with that blue, as you can see, it's very, very translucent. So I was just kind of piling the color on and trying to make it more pigmented with just more polish there, and just making sure it's not as bulky, wiping my sides off, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure in a lamp for 60 seconds. So as you can see, we have all the color on, and as I said before, I wish I would have done this part first and then colored this part and the actual part of the nail. So I'm just going to take my rhinestone picker, and I'm just going to go ahead and get a little bit out of the jar there. Now, me personally, I know they say you're not supposed to touch this, but I don't have an allergic reaction to it. You know, if you may think you have an allergic reaction to it, you know, try not to touch it if that's the case, or use gloves. Me personally, I don't have an allergic reaction to none of the nail products that I do use. So I did go ahead and just do it with my finger there. I've seen people use gloves. It's up to you. It's up to your discretion and, you know, what works best for you. I can only make suggestions. So I did go ahead and use my silicone tool here to kind of chop off the excess there and just make sure that I am doing the following design of what I painted. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all of the nails and follow the painted design as well. So how I am achieving this particular look, I just take a little bit out of the jar there, and I just, as you can see, I just kind of maneuver it around in the way that I'd like. I do apologize, I'm out of frame right here, but I just go ahead and maneuver it how I want, or on the painted parts of the nail, and then once I get it to my desired shape, I go ahead and cure for 60 seconds in the lamp. You don't want to, I feel like I didn't want to waste it, so I put the excess on that blue nail. Y'all know I'm gonna save something. I'm not gonna waste none of this product. So I really went ahead and put that on the next nail there to just kind of speed the process up. I was also watching some anime while I was doing my nails, as per usual. But this is all that you do. This glue gel is really easy to work with. I just roll it to get that, you know, rope looking figure. I just roll it on a smooth surface and just try to make sure that, you know, it doesn't have any lumps or bumps in it. And you can still shape it and mold it as you see me doing here on these nails. And I'm going to go ahead and cure those in a lamp. And as you can see here, I've done all the nails with the 3D art, and we're gonna go ahead and go straight in with our chrome powder here. I'm taking the applicator sponge there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go over all of the nails, trying my best not to get it on the nude part of the nail. And if you do, you can just kind of take some acetone or some alcohol or a mixture of both. I find that works as well, and just kind of wipe that off, that powder off of the undesired area that you didn't want it on. So I'm just taking a little bit here, and I'm just going ahead and adding my mermaid chrome powder, and I really feel like this gave it a really cool look. You know, chrome powders are in right now, 3D art is in, and I just kind of wanted to incorporate these two styles into a nail set, and I thought it came out really cute. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. And voila, the nails are all done with the chrome powder. As you can see, I have my jaw slug there, and I'm gonna go ahead and top coat the nails. Guys, make sure y'all don't miss out on these polishes here. Make sure y'all click the link in the description to get your 10% code off for this beautiful gel polish kit. Don't wanna miss on this. Get them while supplies last. And as you can see, I'm just going ahead and top coating the nails, and we're going to go ahead and use some cuticle oil after this and do our final cure, and boom, the nails are done, guys. Snowflakes. This was so bomb. This was so cute. Make sure y'all hit the link in the description to make sure y'all get y'all's 10% off these beautiful gel polishes. Just want to say, guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Here are the final shots. The final results came out beautiful. Oh my gosh. Let me know down in the comments with colorful hearts if you love this set and what would y'all like to see next. Thank you so much for clicking on the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.